Yo, this is another art discussions. Lego. What's going on? What's going on? Another art discussions. Hope everybody's blessed. Today we're gonna be talking about Monaduke, Youngin from the Jacks, RP to both of them. We also gonna be talking about Drench Gang, Pharaoh, better known as Big Op, and a Bloodbath crew. Now, if you're not familiar with No Limit, I know everybody in the drill culture knows who the No Limbs are, the Drench Gangs are. But if you familiar with G Herbo, that's Big Op is from his block. And they also linked up. Drench Gang is also linked up with Bloodbath. Now, Monaduke and Youngin were killed like 2-3 days ago. We heard that sad news, and there's been a lot of people jumping out trying to claim, the body, incriminating themselves or whatever. Like always, you're gonna have different gangs, different ops of these people jumping out, claiming the hit. But it seems Oblock got a new beef on the roster. As you can see, No Limit Pharaoh posted on his Instagram, basically saying, I wish one of y'all little BDs would trip. I'ma send you to King David. Now, if you're not caught up, Oblock is in a little beef with the Bloodbaths. They've been having stuff going on. And I mean, quite naturally, No Limit is linked up with the Bloodbaths. So I guess they just jumped in the beef too. But I don't think it's that simple. Because if you remember a while back, EBK Juvie from No Limit, his little brother was killed by one of the Oblockians. So they say, Top Money. And Top Money is like Monaduke's little son, little bro or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if some of the beef from the No Limbs is coming from that. That stuff happened and we really didn't hear no more about it. But that could be part of the reason why No Limbs have inserted themselves into this beef. Like I said, Bloodbath and Oblock already kind of had words back and forth. But to hear Drench Gang involving themselves in it is crazy. Because up until the point that EBK Juvie little brother died, before that, you would see certain members from Oblock and No Limit together. You know what I'm saying? Posting pics in the trenches and all that. So this is just a little interesting, man. Right when you think the drill era was dying out, it's then cranked right back up, man. And No Limit is a big game. Oblock is a big game. See what I'm saying? I'm not too sure about the Bloodbaths, but the crazy part is that for Big Op to say I send one of y'all little BDs to King David, the Bloodbaths, so they say, are BDs themselves. But you know how it go in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? You got plenty renegade sets out there, you know what I'm saying, and Insanes and all that. Now, of course, Drench Gang is full of stones, renegade stones, and they got some GDs, which are the Muskegon boys. Okay, so this is just crazy, man. This right here is gonna be a crazy beef, man, because I mean, while Drench Gang is linked up with Bloodbath, Oblock got some people linked up with them too, man. THF, 600, and a few other gangs, man. So this could get bad real fast, man. You see what I'm saying? If you plan on visiting Chicago, I would stay off the east side, because that's where the Drench Gangers are at. You know what I'm saying? And I would definitely stay off the south side where Oblock is at. And then also, with Oblock losing those two members and then catching beef with No Limit, man, that's kind of like blood in the water for the Sharks, man. I feel like it could turn into a Royal Rumble, because when Monaduke and Youngin died, you had people from Taekwon World, which are GDs. You had people from Front Street, which are BDs, coming at them. And it's like anytime it's blood in the water, you're gonna have sharks coming, man. It's gonna be a crazy summer. That's what it's looking like, man. So if you stand in Chicago and you ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man, stay out the way, man, cause this is gonna be crazy. Like I said, just off oblock and No Limit alone, these are two big games. You know what I'm saying? Now, they're a little distance away from each other. I don't live in Chicago, but I do know that the No Limbs are on the east side and oblock is on the south side, man. You see what I'm saying? But with them jumping in bloodbaths beef, then that's going to make people that's linked up with oblock possibly jump into beef. And the only thing I can say again is we do know that EBK Juvie, little brother, was killed by oblock member, Ty Munner, which he's locked up for that right now. So, maybe it's some get back for that. Or maybe it's just, them being leaked up with bloodbath, they just ride with their homies. Because I'm kind of looking at bloodbath like they probably a little smaller gang than both oblock and Drench gang, And in Chicago, all over the world right now, different gangs are clicking up. You beef with somebody, you might be beefing with 3-4 different blocks, man. And that's just how it's going, man. And it's crazy because, one of the Drench gang members basically had a blunt in his hand on his IG, referencing like they smoking Monaduke. And that's all it take, man. You see what I'm saying? But that's all for now, man. I'll update y'all if, as things come in, man. Like I said, be safe, be blessed, protect yourself, protect your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? This is our discussions. I'm just giving you the news, man. Until next time, have a blessed time. I'm out.